Port Charles is on edge. Secrets are surfacing, loyalties are being tested, and every conversation feels like it carries weight. This week on General Hospital, subtle moments speak louder than words. Tension lingers in the air, choices are made behind closed doors, and the consequences are closer than anyone realizes. Some truths are being protected, others are about to be exposed, and not everyone will walk away unchanged. From January 5 through January 7, 2026, the storylines quietly shift in ways that could alter everything moving forward. If you enjoy these breakdowns, make sure to like the video, share it with other General Hospital fans, comment with your thoughts and theories, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. Michael Corinthos is standing at the center of a storm he can no longer control. Every lie he told to protect himself, every shortcut he took to outrun the truth, has finally caught up to him, and this time, there's no way to spin it. Ezra's testimony didn't just damage Michael's alibi, it shattered it. The revelation that Jacinda was paid to be with Ezra rewrites everything Michael thought he had locked down. What once looked like a carefully constructed defense now looks like a desperate web of manipulation, and the courtroom can feel it. Michael isn't just fighting charges anymore, he's fighting the growing perception that he's capable of anything to save himself. And Jacinda? Her presence on the stand is the final blow. Whether she intended to or not, her testimony exposes how deep the deception went. Christina's attempt to make her disappear only makes matters worse, reinforcing the idea that Michael's family was actively trying to interfere with justice. Any emotional connection Michael once believed he shared with Jacinda is now poisoned by doubt, guilt, and betrayal. Whatever they were to each other is over, replaced by consequences neither of them can escape. Meanwhile, Valentine Cassadine makes a very different choice. Instead of clinging to control, he walks away. His decision to leave Port Charles isn't cowardice, it's sacrifice. Valentine knows Sidwell is dangerous, and he knows Charlotte is his greatest vulnerability. By removing himself, he hopes to remove the target from her back. But the pain of their secret goodbye proves that love doesn't disappear just because distance does. Charlotte's heart is still tied to her father, and that emotional bond may put her in danger even if Valentine is gone. In the end, this episode draws a sharp contrast between two fathers, two choices, and two paths. Michael tightens his grip and loses control. Valentine lets go in hopes of saving what matters most. And as the walls close in around the Corinthos name and unseen threats circle Charlotte, one thing is clear: Port Charles is heading toward fallout that will change lives long after the verdict is read. Michael Corinthos walks into the courtroom believing he can still survive what's coming, but by the end of the day, that illusion is completely stripped away. One by one, the witnesses dismantle the story he built to protect himself. Ezra Boyle's testimony is the first crack, confirming that Jacinda was with him, not Michael, on the night Drew was shot. When Jacinda takes the stand and confirms it herself, the damage becomes irreversible. Michael's credibility collapses in real time, and the jury can see it written all over his face. This isn't confusion, it's exposure. Elizabeth Baldwin's testimony tightens the noose. Her calm, straightforward account places Michael at her house just before the police discovered the gun in Willow's belongings, adding a chilling sense of proximity and opportunity. Suddenly, the case isn't just about a bad alibi, it's about timing, access, and motive. Alexis Davis seizes the moment, methodically reframing Michael not as a grieving husband or a desperate father, but as a man willing to lie, manipulate, and hide the truth when it serves him. Every question she asks reinforces the same message: Michael had reason, means, and now a proven willingness to deceive. Outside the courtroom, the fallout is just as intense. Charlotte is caught after sneaking out to see Valentine, proving that no matter how hard the adults try to control the situation, fear and love are driving her actions. Trace's outrage isn't just about discipline, it's about survival. She sees the danger closing in and makes it clear she'll do whatever it takes to protect Charlotte, even if that means tightening her grip on every decision going forward. Meanwhile, Carly and Valentine quietly shift their strategy, realizing that taking down Jack Brennan means nothing if it leaves Charlotte exposed to Sidwell's wrath. By the end of the episode, the lines are clearly drawn. Michael is no longer just under suspicion, he is unraveling in full view of the court. Trust is gone, alliances are strained, and every choice made in the name of protection is creating new consequences. As the trial inches closer to a verdict and unseen threats continue to circle, Port Charles is bracing for impact, knowing that when this all comes crashing down, no one will walk away unchanged. Today's episode delivered non-stop courtroom twists, shocking realizations, and rising family tension as Michael's case continued to spiral out of control. Michael's alibi took another major hit when Christina revealed that she secretly gave Jacinda money to leave town after learning Jacinda might testify. That revelation creates serious doubt around Michael's story and raises even more questions about who's been manipulating the truth behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Tracy Quartermaine finally realized she had been played. After piecing everything together, Tracy understood that Alexis had strategically maneuvered her into testifying that she saw Michael outside Drew's house the night of the shooting. Furious over being used, Tracy now believes someone inside her own household tipped Alexis off. Her suspicions quickly turned toward Martin, who had been seen listening in on private conversations. If Trace is right, this betrayal could explode into a brand new family war. Dante also found himself questioning his own role in the investigation. Feeling guilty that he may have unintentionally steered the case away from his own brother, Dante decided to reopen the evidence and take a fresh look at the facts. He even reached out to Nathan for help reviewing the case files, determined to make sure the real truth finally comes out, no matter where it leads. On another front, Trina and Kai believed they had uncovered evidence that could connect Michael directly to the shooting. But their confidence may be premature, because all signs point to their theory being flawed and possibly debunked soon. If they're wrong, it could send the entire investigation back to square one. Drew, meanwhile, is more determined than ever to see Michael held accountable. He's aggressively pushing Alexis to put him on the witness stand so he can testify and make his case directly to the jury. However, Alexis remains hesitant, concerned that Drew's emotional volatility could do more harm than good inside the courtroom. Adding even more mystery to the case, Jacinda suddenly disappeared after meeting with Boyle. Her vanishing act raises serious questions about what she knows, who she might be protecting, and whether she'll resurface with explosive information. Outside the courtroom drama, Laura finally experienced a moment of relief as the threat posed by Sidwell appears to be fading. With that danger diminishing, Laura can now refocus on keeping her family safe and restoring a sense of stability. Meanwhile, tension continues to rise between Curtis and Portia. Curtis is pushing hard for a paternity test, while Portia remains hesitant, creating emotional strain and uncertainty in their relationship. This storyline is clearly building toward a major confrontation that could change everything for them. Overall, today's episode packed in suspicion, secrets, and mounting pressure, setting the stage for even bigger revelations ahead. Let's break down everything that exploded in the courtroom on General Hospital this Thursday, because the truth is finally surfacing, and it is sending shockwaves through Port Charles. Drew took the stand convinced he could finally expose Michael as the man who shot him and framed Willow. But instead of coming across as calm and credible, Drew let his anger take over. His testimony quickly unraveled when his temper flared and he began making explosive accusations that raised serious doubts. Justine seized the opportunity, pressing Drew about past actions that damaged his credibility, including revelations that he had previously blackmailed Sonny over Jason's assault. What was supposed to be Drew's moment of justice suddenly became a moment of doubt. Then came Willow's turn on the stand. She presented herself as composed, steady, and believable, insisting that Michael was the one who shot Drew and framed her. She spoke emotionally about her strained marriage, her complicated bond with Drew, and how trapped she felt in her life. On the surface, Willow appeared sincere and controlled under intense questioning. But what the courtroom did not yet see was the truth hiding behind her calm exterior. Behind the scenes, a critical discovery changed everything. Trina and Kai uncovered a vital piece of evidence, a ringtone connected to Willow's son, Wiley, that matched the sound heard near Drew's house on the night of the shooting. That single detail shattered the narrative and quietly pointed directly back to Willow as the real shooter. In chilling flashbacks, the truth finally emerged. Willow pulled the trigger herself, driven by desperation, fear, and the desire to protect her children while holding onto her future with Drew. As the case tightens, cracks are forming everywhere. Dante begins questioning his own judgment and whether he trusted the wrong person. Christina confides in Sonny, terrified that Michael could still pay the price for a crime he did not commit. The emotional weight of the trial is stretching every relationship to its limit, and the fallout is only beginning. Now the fate of everyone involved rests in the hands of the jury. If Willow is acquitted, the legal system may prevent her from being tried again for the shooting, raising serious questions about justice and accountability. But even if the courtroom battle ends, the personal consequences will be far from over. Trust has been broken, families are fractured, and the truth will leave lasting scars. One thing is certain: secrets never stay buried in Port Charles for long, and when they surface, they change everything. Today's episode really turned up the heat in Port Charles. Trina and Kai finally connected the dots and exposed Willow. Tracy wasn't holding back when she confronted Alexis, and Drew made it clear he's not done coming after Michael. Add in Brad warning Britt about getting too close to Jason, and Jacinda choosing to stay in Port Charles with Michael, and you can feel the fallout coming from every direction. Every storyline is colliding, and the next episodes are setting up some major consequences, twists, and emotional shakeups. Now I want to hear from you. Who do you think is going to pay the biggest price once the truth fully comes out? Do you think Trina and Kai did the right thing? And how far do you think Drew is really willing to go? If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, share this recap with another General Hospital fan, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our daily and weekly GH updates. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps this amazing soap community going. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next recap.